As envisioned by Lockheed Martin, the potential human crewed NGAD aircraft features a diamond-shaped wing with straight leading and trailing edges. The wing and the long, extended fuselage, which has a single conspicuous chine line and abruptly tapers toward the nose. Tailless designs, for one, have appeared frequently in NGAD-adjacent concept art since they would offer extremely low observability, stealth, significant internal volume for fuel, weaponry, and sensors, and a high level of efficiency. Additionally, two somewhat shallow bulges that seem to be related to the propulsion system can be seen on either side of the fuselage's center section. According to a senior fellow at the Institute of Peace and Conflict Studies, IPCS, Abhijit Iyer Mitra, this is generally in line with some of the previous renders we have seen which indicated a twin-engine design. However, it is surprising that it seems much smaller than the previous render designs of the NGAD. It also confirms that the level of total signature management is so high that it does not have to depend on maneuverability, which is why it has done away with vertical stabilizers. Mitra further says, the smallness of the size also seems to indicate it is an optional pilot aircraft, as the pilot might be quite crammed in it, which is unusual for a twin-engine aircraft, but the relative ratio compared to the tanker rendering seems to indicate that the fighter jet could fly completely autonomously without a pilot as well. What's surprising is that the infrared management from the exhaust is there, but it is not as extreme as we thought it would be to prevent the need for maneuverability completely. The plane's design resembles several earlier renderings of the fighter jet that Lockheed Martin is allegedly working on for the U.S. Air Force's next-generation air dominance program.
Two of these designs have so far been made public. One with a V-tail resembling the Northrop Grumman YF-23 prototype from the 1990s in general, and the other possibly related to the U.S. Navy's F/A-XX program from the early 2010s, noted Aerotime Hub.
The latter is eerily similar to the triangle jet seen in Lockheed Martin's most recent illustration, suggesting that the company is still developing the concept.
Since the engine air intakes are hidden, they are likely positioned below the airframe, as is expected of sixth-generation models. On August 19, the U.S. Air Force (USAF) announced the awarding of contracts totaling around $4.9 billion to 5 companies for the prototype development of an adaptable engine for the 6th-gen fighter, as previously noted by Eurasian Times.
This is not a vast airframe compared to the refueling boom, but the NGAD envisions a larger manned combat aircraft design with increased internal fuel and weaponry carriage.